What's going on, guys? This is my week 2 summary of all our material for Managerial Economics. This week we covered topics related to team and decision making as well as motivation theories. Uh, Start off, one of the main topics we looked at was the rational decision making model, which was a model that involved a structured approach to making choices among several alternatives. So this included defining the problem, identifying the decision criteria, allocating weights to the criteria, developing alternatives, evaluating these alternatives, and then selecting the best alternative. Basically, this helps ensure that decisions are well thought out. Uh, After that, we moved on to looking at several biases that can affect our decisions. So, an example I seen was the overconfidence bias, which is where people tend to overestimate their ability to predict future events. Another example was the framing effect, which was a tendency for people to make different decisions based on how a problem is presented to them. So, in my opinion, recognizing these biases are crucial because they can lead to flawed decision making in the process. Um, Next, we looked at the Maslow hierarchy of needs. This basically suggests that people are motivated by a series of hierarchical needs. It starts with the basic psychological need for like food and water and shelter. And then it goes into the self actualization, which is the realization of one's full potential. Basically, this helps explain, why people are motivated by different things at different times. Um Next, the next theory we looked at was the equity theory, which basically talked about how people are motivated by fairness. According to this theory, employees can compare their own input and output ratio to that of others. If they perceive an imbalance, it can lead to their feelings of inequity and affect their motivation and performance. Overall, looking at this material, I realized how essential it is to be aware of bias in decision making, especially in group settings or team settings. And overall, this week's material was talked about a lot about decision making and being in teams, along with like motivate ways to motivate your team, which provided a lot of valuable insight not only for myself but for others in this class, and it can affect how we make decisions moving forward in our uh, studies and in our work field, as well as it gave us I feel like it gave us a drive on how our behavior is in organizational settings. So where you work, how you act in your work setting, and things like that. Thank you.